And we're back. How's it going, guys? It is Monday. Happy Monday. It's March 2nd. We're already in the second day of March. And we're playing the puzzles together. Well, that's a dreary day. Very dreary day where I am. It was sort of just cloudy for a little while. Other times it was just blasting rain. And certainly not snow. If you were hoping for snow, it was not. Snow, it was not. So, yeah. Can't win them all, I guess. Some of these months, you think there's going to be snow, there's not snow. Some of these years, you think there's going to be a winter, there's no winter. I don't know. It's wild. Yeah. So I walked home wet, very wet today. My kids coming home from school today, of course, very wet walking home. But you know what? You make the best of it, and everything dries out eventually. So it's all good. Today is closing night for my daughter's play. Super excited about that. And she's going to do amazing. I know she's going to do amazing. So, awesome. Well, what do you say? Let's play. Let's play. Without further ado, I see spring. It's definitely spring. Feels like spring right now. Rank, rubber, ball, vault, safe, funky. I thought I saw something. Foul, station, strike, popcorn, beam, horse, standing, rings, and position. Oh boy. Okay, wait. Oh man. I saw 5 things that could go together. I saw spring, vault, horse, like a pommel horse, the rings, and then a beam, a balance beam. So let's do a different one so we don't end up goofing ourselves up. I see position. Whoa, don't right click. Position, rank, station, standing. Nice. Status. I like. Foul, ball, strike, and safe. These are baseball words. Okay, baseball calls. Oh, the blue? That doesn't feel blue. That feels very, at least yellow, possibly green. And then beam. Pommel horse. Vault. And rings. I still want to say spring, but I think it's just these ones. It is. Gymnastics apparatus. I feel like these are in the wrong color order. These are the wrong color order. I feel like blue could have been yellow, and then yellow could have been blue. And then these are spring, spring roll, rubber, tire, popcorn, popper, funky chicken, rubber chicken, spring chicken. There we go. It's chicken. I tried to figure it out by the end, and I absolutely did. That's so great. 60-day streak. We're just proud to do a streak. How about that? How about that? That's great. Yeah. Never heard of spring chicken. Rubber chicken. Yeah. No, spring chicken is like you're just a spry. You're a spry young lad. You're a spring chicken. Yeah, I don't know. This was maybe just because they were all easy. Like they did. I don't know. I disagree minorly with the colors. Is all. I feel like blue could have been yellow. Yellow could have been blue there. In fact, I'll say that one first. Baseball calls could have been yellow. It's actually blue. Ball, foul, safe, and strike. Status: your position, your rank, your standing, and your station. Yellow could have been blue. Gymnastics apparatus, beam, horse. You got the balance beam, the pommel horse, rings, right? The rings. And then the vault. That's like a pole vault? No, that's an outdoor thing. I don't know. We're getting in the mode for Summer Olympics, I guess. Because we're done with the Winter Olympics now. Can I do the funky chicken? I have no idea how to do the funky chicken, no. I am a spry young spring chicken who loves eating popcorn chicken in the spring. And I don't know if I have a rubber chicken. I have rubber duckies. That's funny. Good. Well, that one didn't take too long. We did that one just flying through. So I think we're good. We're good. We got this. All right. Next one, the mini. Let's scroll up so that the mini's not in the way. There we go. Not so mini. Yeah, why not? Sure. Collector's item. That's a collector's item. Worker who frequently takes off. Takes off. Pilot. That could have had a question mark at the end. Stressful way to run. To run on empty. To run dry. I don't know. Crossed out. Maybe X'd out. Tiny drink, a sip. Okay, those do work. Useful or a useful draw in Scrabble when you have a Q. Utile. Oh, that's funny. Utile. I love that. Chilly. Oh, chill. To relax. Be expressive with one's feelings. To emote. TV's Ted Lasso. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Well, we did that one in record time, didn't we? Yeah, why not? Sure. Collector's item. I don't have many collector's items. I have Hess trucks. I think my mom was convinced that that would be my retirement one day. I'd, sell those on eBay for $1 million each or something. I do have a couple of Beanie Babies, but they're not it's not an investment or anything. I'm trying to think of collector's items I have. I love records, LPs. Those are kind of collector's items. Everybody collects video games, right? I don't know if that's a collector's item, so to say. I collect dust. Yeah, I collect dust. What do you guys collect? Can I do the funky chicken? Sure. No, I don't know how to do the funky chicken. What else? What other collector's items am I into? I love Mario plushies. I should show you my layout. I have a couple of Mario plushies. I don't know. I collect Arizona cans. Anytime do you know this? I don't think I told you this. Anytime one of my kids, my students, gives me an Arnold Palmer as a gift, not just if I go buy an Arnold Palmer, but if a kid gives me an Arnold Palmer as a gift, then I add it to my wall, and I've got 50 of them. Over the course of, 14 years, anytime a kid gives me a gift of an Arnold Palmer, they know I love it. They will absolutely be added to the collection. I wash out the can. I'm not gross. And then I have some museum putty that I add it to the pyramid of cans. It's funny. I don't know. It's part of my cabinet of curiosities. I definitely collect percussion instruments. My mom can attest to that. My wife can attest to that. I don't know if you'd call them collector's items. Some of them are, I guess, but I definitely collect musical instruments, especially percussion. Thank you, Mom, for my gorgeous triangle. I got an awesome triangle for Christmas this year. It's got a great sound. I sat there and played it all night. Yeah, collector's item. Worker who frequently takes off. Very funny. Pilot. Very funny. Stressful way to run. Late. Oh, I could have guessed that. I don't know why I didn't say that. Stressful way to run. You run late. Crossed out. X'd out. See, that's the one I thought I'd had to change, but I didn't. A tiny drink. Take a little sip. Useful or a useful draw in Scrabble when you have a Q. Util. Utility. Chill. Relax. Be expressive with your feelings. To emote. And then, you're still laughing that I said yeah just at the right time, asking if I can do the funky chicken. Be expressive with your feelings. To emote. And then, let's see. Oh, I didn't know that. There, I keep clicking the wrong buttons. All the wrong buttons. You wondering what button to pick? Just ask me and I will pick all the wrong buttons. TV's Ted Lasso. Golly gee. Alright, I keep clicking the wrong buttons, guys. That's just goofy. That's just goofy. Alrighty. Well, now we play the Wordle. Error. Fun. I love errors. Why did we get an error? Alright, add to our 40-day streak. Let's make it happen. Oh my gosh, why does it keep thinking I'm right-clicking today? Promise you, I need a mouse is what I need. I don't need to think that I'm right-clicking. Alright, hard mode activated still. Oh, what do I do? I said metal yesterday, and it gave me a bunch of letters that helped out. I don't know why I'm thinking this. Squid. Okay, more helpful than I thought. Dangerous to guess a QU at the beginning like that, because, you know, if there's not, then I threw away 2 guesses. But not if I said an S in the right place and then an I somewhere. So this could be very easily be SI. Since, right? Or this could be S. Stink. Let me try since. That's a nice one. Since. Okay, there's an E at the end. S. It's S something I. Like Spire. Haven't guessed the R yet. Haven't guessed the P yet. Let's try Spire. It's not Spire. Okay, S. Haven't guessed the T yet. S-T-I. Style. I met a crooked man who walked a crooked mile. Found a crooked sixpence across a crooked stile. Spile. What other S something? SM? Oh, smile. Could be smile. Don't know why I didn't say smile. I saw style before I said smile. I don't know. Let's try it. Really? That is not what I thought it was going to be. S-L-I. Slime? Really? Slime. Slibe. Slag. Slife. Ugh. Is it really slime? Okay. Uncomfy answer. I know, seriously. Lucky first guess. Seriously lucky first guess. You know my strategy. I just stare at my keyboard or stare at the digital keyboard until something pops up. So we started with squid, which gave us the S the whole way down. And gave us an I somewhere. Crash, slept, slime. Nice job. Very cool. I almost wonder if the S kind of like, I don't know, it strung me along the whole time, you know? Squid, since nailed down the E, surprisingly, but still didn't give me the I, which kind of nailed down the I, you know? There's only one more place for it to go. So then I tried S blank I blank E, which could be spire, style. Style somehow gave me a letter, gave me the L. And then slime. Very cool. going to start using lobby. But lobby has a double B, though. It's throwing away a guess. That makes it hard mode activated like double hard mode. I don't know. I'm hesitant. I always do this. I always just come up with, well, that's lucky. If you say hobby with lobby, of course. Oh, with bingo? With bingo. I thought you guessed lobby and then it was hobby. Well, I'm impressed. I don't know. I love just sort of like intuitively looking at my keyboard and kind of hoping for the best. I don't know. I'm nuts like that. Who knows? Alrighty. Well, good. Cool. Yeah. So Strands. Let's make it happen. Home office alternative. Well, home office is the alternative, isn't it? Working. I see the word working. Co-working? Not a word. Working. Ooh, working space? So how is co-working not a word, and yet co-working space is the spangram? I think they take certain liberties when they get the spangram figured out. How does this work? Let's see. Booths? Like cubicle? What are we going for here? Booths. Co-working space. Pantry? Home office alternative. Pantry? Booths? Wi-Fi, lounge, work at your desk. What? I'm visibly concerned. What on earth do you mean by any of this? Co-working space. So if you share a workspace with other coworkers, you're going to have booths like cubicles, a pantry, Wi-Fi, desks, printer, lounge. I guess I've just been out of the corporate space all of my life, and I don't understand this lingo. You know, my teacher break room doesn't have a pool table or anything. Home office alternative. Or maybe it's like a WeWork kind of thing, like where lots of people from lots of different places sort of lease office space. And you don't work from home, but you also don't work at the office. Is that what we're getting at here? I don't know. Are any of you in the corporate world and you understand this? Because I don't understand this. Home office alternative. Just going to the office. That's what you do. You go in to work your 9 to 5. Co-working space. Booths. I think the word booth threw me for one. Booth, like cubicles? Pantry? What do you mean pantry? There's a pantry in your kitchen. I don't know, guys. I hate doing this. Oh, I hate doing this. Sorry. It just, maybe it's, I'm out of that space. I'm out of that element. I don't understand the work office grind. So this is new to me. I don't know. But a lounge, I could see like an office space having a lounge. A printer, sure, they're going to use a printer. You know, coworkers are going to use a printer. Desks, sure. Booths? I don't know if I'd use the word booths. Booths is a little strange there. Booths. Cubicles. But of course, cubicles wouldn't fit in here. I don't know about booth. I'm not feeling booth. Pantry. What are we, like a food pantry? Are we starving here? You're making a 6-figure income. We need a pantry. And then Wi-Fi. Sure. All right. Well, wasn't really feeling that one. I don't know. You can't win them all, right? Well, I won it. That's the problem. I did win it. It's just I don't know. I'm visibly confused by this one. All right, we're going to recap our answers. We started with the connections. We went to the mini crossword. We went to the Wordle. And we went to our old pal, the Strands. And if you like what you see, give this video a like. Consider subscribing, because we do this every day. Sometimes shorter, sometimes longer. We're going on 22 minutes and some change right now. But, yeah, anyway, give this video a like. Yeah, let's recap our answers. So we've got... Or is SG, or not SG, Callie would say, give this video a dislike. Ha! See if I care. Yeah. Connections. Your status, your position, your rank, your standing, and your station. Baseball calls. The ball, the foul, the strike, and the safe. Gymnastics apparatus. Beam, horse, rings, and vault. Hold on, I just got a funny idea. There, I just updated the name of our episode. I guess I've been out of the office too long. Gymnastics apparatus. The beam, the horse, the rings, and the vault. And then purple was blank chicken, funky chicken, popcorn chicken, rubber chicken, spring chicken. Cool. With the mini crossword today, we did sure, yeah, why not? Collector's item, worker who frequently takes off, a pilot, very clever. They take off and land. Stressful way to run, running late. Crossed out, X'd out. Tiny drink, just take a little sip. Utile, right? Something that's useful. Or a useful draw in Scrabble. When you have a Q, a U-tile. Very clever. And then, just chill. Just relax. Just relax. To be expressive with one's feelings. To emote. And then TV's Ted Lasso, which I have not seen a minute of. I don't know. I just don't watch TV. I play games with you guys. I play games with my kids. I don't know. We do things. We edit videos. We have fun. We make tamales. I bought all the ingredients to make tamales this week. I might even do it tonight if we have time right before the presentation of the play tonight. I'm excited. It's closing night. All right. So we started with a pretty lucky word, honestly, squid. In the Wordle, and then it gave us the S in the right place and then an I somewhere. And we went since, and that landed an E in the right place and then an I technically in the right place because it had to go in the middle now. And then it wasn't spire, it wasn't style, but style gave us an L somehow. So then it had to go in the beginning. So SLI something. The only word I can think of is slime. We have a kind of no slime policy in our house. My kids have brought home slime that ended up, rooting itself into the carpet and whatnot. So just as a general rule, if they want to play with slime, they have to do it like on the hardwood floor, or not the hardwood, like the tile floor, or at a friend's house, or whatever. Just don't do it here, or in the backyard, right? Just it gets goopy and stuck in the carpet and whatnot. So my wife instituted a no slime policy in our house, probably for the better. Some slimes don't like sploop everywhere, like it's just oobleck. Some slime does kind of retain its shape, almost more like a silly putty, like a loose silly putty, but not most slime. A lot of homemade slime just kind of gets in the carpet, so we tend to avoid that one. All right, and then we finished it off with a very confusing Strands. No offense, but if you live in sort of that office culture, you work in that office culture. But to me, this one was a head scratcher. Co-working space. I assume they mean, like a WeWork kind of thing, where lots of people do work, but they're not all working for the same company. It's almost like a salon and hairstylists, and they all sort of do their own thing. Maybe that's what is that what they're going for? I'm lost on this one. Sorry. Home office alternative. If you don't work at the office, you work at home. If you don't work at home, then maybe you're working in a co-working space. I don't know. I don't get what they're going for here. Desks. Sure, you need desks to work. Printer. I guess everyone in different companies that all work in the same space need a printer. Lounge. And then booths. The word booths kind of threw me for one there. Booths, but I don't know. I'm not in the working space. I'd call those cubicles, right? Wouldn't that be called a cubicle? And then a pantry. What? What do you mean a pantry? I'm confused by that one. And then free Wi-Fi. Nice. Well, good stuff. Good stuff. Hope you enjoyed today. We've had a busy couple of days. Even more busy. One of the lacrosse girls came to me today during class. And she said, "Hey, how are those lacrosse photos done? Are they done? Are they done?" Kind of breathing down my neck about it. And I said, "I'm the busiest guy in the school. Please don't ask." That's probably the worst question you could ask me right now, Am I working on it? Well, you see, I had to film the musical twice, or the play. I had to film the play twice, and I did the girls' team and the boys' team. So you tell me, have I had time to look at them? Well, no. Okay, well, there's your answer. I don't live to serve you. All the things I say here that I can't say in front of a kid. Listen, pal. Everyone wants their project yesterday. That's always how it is. That's always how it is. I live from deadline to deadline, and inevitably there's the call from the coach or the one teacher, the student that wants to know or something. Hey, when are those photos going to be done? I'll get to them when I get to them, pal. Like the first thing I do is I teach school, and let me get teaching done first, and then we'll worry about your silly little photo shoot. I don't know. Is that cynical of me? Maybe I'm being too cynical. But I number one priority, I do my school, right? I teach school, and then the rest falls into place. So, all right. Well, good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today. Thanks for a little bit of chat. Callie came on. SG came on. PJ. I keep calling you SG. I don't know. I'll forever call this guy SG, even though he changed his handle. Yeah. Anyway, you guys are awesome, and I will catch you on the next one. Enjoy your Monday.